All right, welcome in everybody. We get ready here for the boys game, Wolverines and Falcons. Again, really good game for the girls. Came out, played well. We will look here as the Falcons and Wolverines for the boys team both come in with a 4-1 record. Both of them 1-1 in the NICL Central. So an early season test here for both teams. Wolverines coming off that big win against Columbus. 3 games last week for the Wolverines. A loss to Denver on Tuesday night here, and a win on Thursday, and a win on Friday. So both away. Thursday night went to North Butler and got that victory, and then came Friday night and got the win at Columbus in what was a very hard-fought game, and a game the Wolverines pulled away at the end on. So really, both teams here coming in a little bit of streaks both ways. Wolverines have lost 5 straight to the Falcons. Their last win was on February 2nd of 2021 over, I don't remember if that was over there, if it was here. It must have been here. But again, the Wolverines trying to break that streak here. Falcons are going to come in with a 5-guard lineup. We talked a little bit about this in previewing this game, and they're going to start. Gavin Thomas is actually their post at 6'1". He's their inside guy, but this is a team that wants to push ball up and down the floor, get shots up, get threes up, and make you defend. So interesting here for the Wolverines. Need to do a great job of getting back. Wolverines starters tonight. We'll take a look first at the Falcons starters. It's going to be number 0, Cooper Hoff. Number 2, Gavin Thomas. Number 5, Benny Waller. Number 12, Nick Nuroff. And number 20, Cale Schoeneman. It's four seniors and a sophomore. Waller being a sophomore, really good outside shooter. He's going to be one the Wolverines have to keep an eye on tonight. He struggled a little bit at Hudson on Friday night. I expect that he'll bounce back a little bit, so the Wolverines are going to have to pick him up and know where he's at. Again, 5 guards starting here for the Falcons. As we go, we'll look at the Wolverines starters here real quick. It's going to be our usual. Number 3, Jace Jensen. Number 5, Jack Severson. Number 10, Colin Meester. Number 23, Liam Eichenberg. And number 32, Jack Haynes. Right now, Wolverines here, as we talked with Coach Tagtel about, the Wolverines are kind of one of those teams that you're going to see starters, and you're going to see not probably a true rotation, but as guys get in and get their opportunity, if they're playing well, they're going to get a chance to stay out there. If not, they're going to end up finding their way back to the bench. But this is definitely a team that can go deep. You're going to see, as we talked about, Carson Costello will be an option here. He's played quite a bit for the Wolverines. Devin Lotz, who's been back now for about a week, coming off that injury at the end of football season, so we'll see him. We'll see Colton DeWall quite a bit for the Wolverines. Could see some other guys that, Tyler Bakken. We've seen a couple games. Ethan Kirby's come in and given some minutes, so it'll just be interesting to see what the Wolverines do tonight, especially with this lineup. This is going to be a running lineup. I don't know how much the Wolverines are going to be able to go with a big guy inside, just because it's a tough matchup for them coming back there. Especially getting it back in transition. So I expect we'll see some guard play tonight. See quite a few guards coming off the bench for the Wolverines and looking to match up with this Falcons team. But no, I think as we get going here, we are getting real close to the start of the game, and getting real close here to the start of the game as we're prepared here, and Wolverines and Falcons getting ready to renew this rivalry. This is obviously a rivalry that runs deep here with both these schools. They've played in everything. They've been rivals and district rivals, conference rivals. So again, as we always do, we get quite the group here together, and we'll get ready to go. Officials are going to have their hands full as always with this group. The Wolverines, you see the Wolverines coming off the floor here, getting ready. Scrappy group of Wolverines, and as we talked about with Coach Tagtow, they are a physical bunch. They're going to be physical. If the officials call it tight, It could change things a little bit if the officials let them play. It'll be a different game. But for the Wolverines, you look for them to be physical right off the bat. We'll see how deep they need to go on that bench and what they need to do. So we get ready here as the band finish up the school fight song. We are very appreciative of our pep band here as they get going and we get ready to go here for this second game. We will join here in about 30 seconds. We'll join Wayne Whips, who's our PA announcer, as he announces the starting lineups for this game, and I will be back after those starting lineups to take you through the game. So 20 seconds here, we get ready to go. We will be right back, and we'll make sure at halftime we hit that. We will again get another run at those Booster Club sponsors, which we appreciate.
Between the Aplington-Parkersburg Falcons and the Dike-New Hartford Wolverines. We would like to remind all in attendance that the Dike-New Hartford Community School District encourages positive sportsmanship and behaviors at our activities. By being positive about your team and coaches and respecting the decision of officials, you enhance the atmosphere of athletics. We expect the fans of both teams to follow that lead with your cheers and behaviors. Have a great time and enjoy tonight's game. And now for the starting lineups. First for the away team on the scoreboard, the Aplington-Parkersburg Falcons. Number 0, a senior, Cooper Hall. Number 2, a senior, Gavin Thomas. Number 5, a sophomore, Benny Waller. Number 12, a senior, Nick Durod. Number 20, a senior, Cale Schoeneman. Falcons are coached by head coach Aaron Thomas. Assistants are Jason Berkey, Keaton Hempel, Connor Newroth, and Brad O'Connell. And now the starting lineup for the home team on the scoreboard, the Dike-New Hartford Wolverines. Number 3, a senior, Jace Jensen. Number 5, a junior, Jack Severson. Number 10, a junior, Colin Easter. Number 23, a senior, Leah Eichendorf. And number 32, a junior, Jack Payne. The Wolverines are coached by head coach Alex Tyso, assistants Chad Easter and John Patterson.
All right, we are back here, folks, and here we go, getting ready for Wolverine basketball. All right, tip is taken by the Wolverines. Meester with the ball. We are underway here. Meester guarded by Neuroth. Falcons in man-to-man. Haynes. Haynes to Meester. Meester into the middle. It's out to Jensen. Jensen being guarded by Gavin Thomas. Over to Severson. Severson to Eichenberg. Eichenberg up to Jensen. Jensen looks to attack. Finds Meester. Meester out to Eichenberg. Eichenberg back to Meester. Meester on the drive. He will put shot up and in. Wolverines lead this one 2-0 early. Right, ball here. Waller, ball now into Neuroth. Neuroth over to Hoff. Hoff to Waller. Waller drives and he gets the bucket. 2-2 here, minute in. Ball in Meester's hands. Meester bringing it down. Guarded by, and trap going to come. Meester skips to Severson. Severson over to Eichenberg. Eichenberg for 3 from the corner. Misses it, rebounded by Thomas. Thomas bringing it across. He looks for Waller. Waller spots up for 3. Misses it, rebounded Neuroth. Neuroth to Hoff. Hoff gets in and gets blocked by Eichenberg. Ball ends up in Neuroth's hands, and Eichenberg takes it away from him. Just a swipe by Eichenberg. Ball in Colin Meester's hands as we come across the half court. 6.5 to go in the first quarter. 2-2 our score. Jensen with the ball over to Eichenberg. Eichenberg being guarded by Waller. Gets it to Meester. Meester screened by Haynes. Meester to Eichenberg. Eichenberg to Sievertson. Sievertson looking for Haynes. Out to Eichenberg. 4 on the shot clock. Jensen from the corner. Just misses it. Ball rebounded there by Schoeneman. He comes coast to coast, and he gets the layup. Wolverines down 4-2. Rebound and layup by Schoeneman. Meester brings it across the timeline. Looking to get a screen there from Haynes. He kicks it out to Eichenberg. Eichenberg gets it to Meester. Meester looks to attack, and he gets a shot up. So far, officials letting him play. Waller with the ball coming down to Gavin Thomas. Thomas is going to get the charge call. Jensen takes a charge. Something we've seen a lot out of Jace Jensen this year. Well, last 2 years. He steps in and takes those charges. So Thomas gets his first foul. And pressure going to come up here for the Falcons as they're going to double team Meester. And Meester gets the ball from Jensen. Meester kicks the ball up to Jensen. Jensen will attack. He splits the defense and gets a shot up. Jack Haynes with the rebound and put back. 4-4 our score. Ball up to Waller. We're going quick here, folks. Waller to Hoff. Hoff with it, looking to attack Meester. Hoff out to Schoeneman. Schoeneman on the attack, kicks it out to Thomas. Thomas from the free throw line. Rebounded by Meester. Meester bringing the ball back down. We are tied up at 4, just under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Meester looks to attack, gets the ball to Sievertson. Sievertson to Jensen. Jensen to Eichenberg. Still up top. Eichenberg with the ball. Looks to feed it into Sievertson and just couldn't quite get it there. Ball taken away by Hoff. Hoff to Waller. Waller will come in and get the layup. He attacks quickly. AP up 6-4. Meester with the ball. Looks like they're going to double Meester. Looking for help. Gets the ball to Sievertson. Sievertson to Haynes. Haynes to Eichenberg, and that ball's tipped away by Hoff. Hoff did a good job of getting back. It looks like we're going to have a couple of Wolverines here right away. We're going to have Carson Costello for Liam Eichenberg, and Devin Lotz is going to come for Jack Sievertson. So Jensen, Meester, Lotz, Costello, and Haynes. Meester will inbound it. He gets it to Lotz. Lotz going to get a quick 3 right away. Buries it. Open 3 for Lotz on the inbound pass. Neuroth up to Thomas. Thomas over to Waller. Waller will take the 3, and he'll answer it. Costello a little late getting out there, and Waller made him pay. Meester with the ball, guarded by Neuroth. To Costello, the switch. Costello looking to attack. He snaps it out to Jensen. Jensen to Lotz. Lotz into Haynes. Haynes with the layup. Wolverines tie this at 9. Neuroth bringing the ball up. Neuroth into Schoeneman. Schoeneman out to Hoff. Hoff looks to attack on Jensen. Drives it in. Layup up, no good. Rebounded by Hoff. Hoff with the putback, and that's rebounded by Haynes. Haynes to Jensen. Wolverines with the ball, tied at 9, 3:15 to go. Double coming, ball over to Meester. Meester guarded by Neuroth. Screen by Haynes. Ball to Haynes. Haynes puts his head down and goes, and he gets to the rim. Rebounded by Costello. Out to Lotz. Lotz up to Jensen. Jensen for 3. Haynes with a good attempt at it, but rebounded by Neuroth. Neuroth pushes the ball up. He's going to go to Hoff. Hoff. And they are going to get Jensen with a block on that one. He tried to get his feet set, but could not. So one each way when it comes to those bang bangs. Jace with his first foul. Hoff is going to get 2 free throws. Again, Coach Tagtow mentioned it. The Falcons really want to play high pace. They're going to push the ball up and down. Hoff with the first shot up and good. Coming in will be DeWall for Haynes. Coach Tagtow talking to Haynes quick as he comes out, just keeping his head in it. Hoff with the second free throw. Up and good. And we are going to have a substitution. That is going to be Niemeyer coming in for Hoff. So Thomas, Nuroff, Niemeyer, Waller. And who's that over there that came in on me? Campbell came in. I missed Campbell coming in. So Campbell, Waller, Thomas, Nuroff, and Niemeyer for the Falcons. Ball inbounded here to Meester. Meester, Jensen, Lotz, Costello, and DeWall for the Wolverines. And that one is out of bounds on Meester as he went to go around. He ended up stepping on the line. Ball into Nuroff. AP leads this one 11-9, 2.5 to go, first quarter. Look to go inside, but taken away by Meester. Meester with the ball coming down. Wolverines looking to take advantage. Down 2 here with 2 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Meester off the screen. Ball taken away there by Campbell. Campbell comes down. Jensen gets back, but Campbell puts it up and in. So Meester with the ball here. Wolverines down 4. Ball up, Jensen to Meester. Meester getting trapped here. Gets the ball to Lotz. Lotz over to Meester. Meester goes by Niemeyer, tacks the hoop, and gets the bucket. Ball up quickly to Waller. Jensen comes flying down, but Waller takes it through the contact and puts it in. Answering back quickly. Meester with the ball. Over to Jensen. Wolverines in no hurry to get across. They got to get it across here. Ball to Lotz. Lotz over to Costello. Costello attack. Shot up and good. Ball in quickly to Nuroff. Nuroff brings it down. Looks up to Niemeyer. Niemeyer kicks it out to Waller. Waller looks for another 3. Ball taken away by Costello on a very physical rebound. Campbell tried to challenge for it. Up to DeWall. DeWall going to get fouled and going to get 2 free throws off this. DeWall with the pump fake and gets the shot up. Let's see who they call that one. I think it's going to be on Waller. Yep, that's going to be on number 5, Benny Waller. That will be his first, team's second. DeWall goes to the line for 2. First shot up and in for DeWall. We're going to have some substitutions. Hoff and Schoeneman come back in. Nuroff and Waller will come out, and Sievertson will come back in for Jensen. Second free throw up and good. Tie game here, 15 all, 51 seconds to go. Ball in quickly, Thomas. Wolverine show some pressure. Ball up to Campbell. Campbell looking to attack, kicks it out to Niemeyer. Niemeyer puts the ball on the ground, attacks it, gets the bucket, and he's going to get 1. That foul was on Sievertson. Foul on Sievertson as Niemeyer goes and puts it in. He's on the line here for 1. His shot up and good. That is going to be the 3-point play. Ball in here to Meester with 36 seconds to go in the first quarter. Wolverines trail this by 3. Meester with it. Meester picks his dribble up. Gets the ball to Costello. Costello. Ball tipped away by Niemeyer. Wolverines, not a lot of movement right now. Waller is going to come check in. He is going to get Gavin Thomas. Devin Lotz taking the ball out. Sievertson, Meester, Costello, and DeWall. Ball into Sievertson. Over to Costello. Costello, 11 seconds on the shot clock. Ball to Lotz. Lotz to Sievertson. Sievertson looking to attack. Gets it to Meester. He puts it up and in, and he gets 1. Colin Meester answers. We have got, that foul is on Cooper Hoff, his first, team third. And we are going to get a quick substitution. Thomas and Neuroth back for, looks like Campbell and Schoeneman. We're going to have another sub here quick. Liam Eichenberg in for DeWall, and Ethan Kirby at the bench going in, looks like for Meester for the shooter. Meester's free throw is down, up, and good. That's going to bring Kirby in. 9.3 to go in the first quarter, 18 all. Those Wolverines get ready here to stop. Last 9 seconds of the quarter. Ball out to Niemeyer. Niemeyer to Thomas. Thomas looking to attack. He kicks it to Hoff. Hoff will get the three up, and he hits it at the buzzer. Hoff from deep at the buzzer. It's going to make it 21-18 after one. Falcons leading the Wolverines. So big, really high-scoring first quarter by both teams, 21-18. As Coach Tagtow called it, the Falcons want to get the ball out right away and go. Wolverines have got to slow that down. Wolverines have been a little more deliberate in their offense, but still, there again need to continue to finish. So it's been a battle both ways. So it looks like here for Coach Tagtow coming out, it's going to be Meester, Sievertson, Costello, Lotz, and Haynes. That will be the 5 on the floor for the Wolverines. The 5 on the floor for the Falcons: Thomas, Hoff, Waller, Neuroth, and Schoeneman, the starting 5. So as we come back out here, this is going to be a big one by the Falcons. It's their ball coming out. So Wolverines need to get a stop here. As Hoff will take it out, inbound to Thomas. And the Wolverines get set defensively in a man-to-man. So Thomas being guarded by Lotz. To Neuroth. Neuroth to Hoff. Hoff to Thomas. Thomas looking to attack. Kicks it out to Neuroth. He'll take the three. Misses it. Rebounded by Sievertson. Sievertson bringing the ball up. Gets it to Meester. Meester at half court. Gets it across. Gets it to Costello. Costello with it up top. Guarded by Thomas. Gets it to Haynes. Haynes to Meester. Meester to Lotz. Lotz over to Sievertson. Sievertson will take the three. Off the back of the rim. Ball end up rebounded by Haynes. Tipped away, then Lotz ends up with it, and it gets stolen away by Thomas. Waller brings it down to Neuroth. Neuroth will look to attack. Out to Waller. Waller with feet set. He's going to hit that three. That's a tough one. We mentioned it in the pregame. They got to get out to him. Falcons lead this one 24-18. Meester with the ball. Gets it to Haynes. Haynes with it up top to Costello. Costello tipped away by Waller. And we are going to have a substitution. Jace Jensen is in for Costello. Ball in Lotz's hands. Lotz into Meester. 19 on the shot clock. Meester over to Jensen. Jensen with it up top. Jensen to Meester. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Meester turns corner. Ball gets taken away by Hoff. He's going to bring it down. He jumps out, gets it to Thomas. Thomas for three. Miss and rebounded by Costello. Or by Meester. Meester up to Sievertson, and he shuffled his feet a little bit before he put it down. So traveling call, ball back to the Falcons. Falcons lead this one 24-18. Ball into Neuroth. Neuroth being guarded by Sievertson. He goes around, pulls it out, gets the ball to Waller. Waller, couple threes on the night already. Thomas on the attack. Back to Waller, who's up top, feet set. He hits another one. Waller with 3 threes on the night. He is right now got this lead up to 9 for the Falcons. Meester with the ball up top. Meester to Lotz. Lotz looks to attack, and he throws it away. Schoeneman tips it to Waller. Waller up to Neuroth. Neuroth will dribble it out. Back to Waller. Back to Neuroth. Neuroth in the corner. He's going to dribble it up. Kicks it over to Hoff. Hoff for three. Off the front rim. Thomas with the rebound. Thomas puts it on the ground and attacks. Misses the layup. Rebounded by Haynes. Out to Meester. Meester bringing it across. Meester to Haynes. Haynes to Jensen. Jensen guarded by Hoff. Jensen to Meester. Meester brings it back up top. Meester to Severson. Severson will take the three and hit it. Jack Severson from the wing. Neuroth brings it up. Looks to attack Severson. He's defending him. Ball to Hoff. Hoff up near the half-court line. He's attacking. He looks to attack Meester to Waller. Waller being guarded by Meester. Waller attacks, kicks it to Hoff. Hoff, middle lane, kicks it out to Schoeneman. He'll take the three. Rebounded by Lotz. Lotz to Meester. Meester guarded by Neuroth. Gets it to Jensen. Jensen with the ball up top. Jensen to Meester. Meester will shoot the three and hit it. Big three by Meester. Here comes Neuroth bringing it down floor for the Falcons. Again, quickly out. Ball to Waller. Waller for three. Rebounded by Meester. Here we go. Meester coming back with it. Schoeneman on him. Meester, no count. Brings it up. Kicks it to Lotz. Lotz out to Meester. Sets the screen for him. Meester to Lotz. Lotz to Jensen. Jensen tries to attack and gets it taken away by Neuroth. And he tacks and he does not get the layup. That ball up to Severson. And he tries to save it back in. Waller ends up with it. Waller coming down. Lotz on him. And they're going to get Lotz with a body on that foul. It's going to be on Lotz. That is his first for the Wolverines in the second quarter. This game is fast break and 27-24 Falcons with 3:42 to go in the half. Waller to the line for two shots. His first free throw up and good. Substitutions in for the Falcons will be Niemeyer and Campbell for Schoeneman and Hoff. In for the Wolverines is Costello for Lotz. Second free throw here by Waller is up and good. Falcons by 5. Meester with the ball. 3:40 to go in the first half. Meester goes over to Jensen. Jensen with it across the timeline. Jensen to Meester. Meester puts ball on the floor. Looks to go to Haynes, and he comes through his hands and knocked away by Niemeyer. Ball ends up in Campbell's hands. Here comes Neuroth. Neuroth looks to attack. Gets the ball to Campbell. Campbell. Ball looking to go to Niemeyer, but Haynes tips it away. Falcons ball underneath. Niemeyer to inbound it. Nope. Be Thomas to inbound it. Thomas to Campbell. Back to Thomas. Took shot up, misses it. So he's on the ground and gets the rebound. Wolverines not rebounding the ball very well. Ball out. Niemeyer attacks. Screen. Good screen there by Campbell. Niemeyer gets the bucket. Ball up to Meester. Wolverines trailing this one by 7. Out to Severson. Severson along the baseline. Skips it over to Jensen. Jensen will take that three and hit it. Jensen with a quick three for the Wolverines. Ball inbounded to Campbell. Campbell bringing it down against Haynes. Kicks it out to Niemeyer. Niemeyer guarded by Haynes. Over to Waller. Waller to Neuroth. Neuroth into Campbell. Campbell to Neuroth, and he is going to miss the layup. Rebounded by Costello. Costello up to Severson. Severson, a deep three. Off the back of the rim. Ball is challenged by both teams and out of bounds to the Falcons. Liam Eichenberg will come in for Jack Haynes. And Falcons are going to take a full timeout here with 1:58 to go in the first half. Wolverines down by 4, 27-31 to the Falcons. This has been, for all the high-paced, high-scoring we had in the first quarter, it's been a little bit more slow here in the second. Falcons have gotten some opportunities to get layups and have missed them, have gotten some shots at three and missed them. Wolverines have turned the ball over a few times, so Wolverines need to clean that up. Falcons need to come back and need to get some good defensive stops here if you're the Wolverines. Right now, not looking to run out. It looks like we're more content to set up that offense and try and work around for a good shot. But some of those easy ones that we get off of turnovers, we're just not getting right now tonight. So Falcons come out, and it's Campbell, Waller, Niemeyer, Schoeneman, and Thomas. Out for the Wolverines is Jensen, Sievertson, Meester, Costello, and Eichenberg. The Wolverines get ready here. It's be interesting to see how well this works here for the Wolverines. Need to get a stop. The ball is in Schoeneman's hands, guarded by Meester. Over to Campbell, over to Thomas, back to Schoeneman. Schoeneman to Niemeyer, Niemeyer to Waller, Waller back to Campbell. Campbell looks to attack, and he gets the runner on. He gets the runner. A little contest by the Wolverines. Minute and a half to go. Wolverines down by 6. Meester brings it across half court, gets it to Jensen. Jensen guarded by Niemeyer. Over to Meester. Meester skips it to Sievertson. Sievertson to Eichenberg. Eichenberg up to Jensen. Jensen to Costello. Costello looks to attack. Gets the ball to Meester. Meester pulls up. Little long. Rebounded by Waller. Waller still with the ball. Out to Campbell. Campbell will take the three. Rebounded by Niemeyer. Niemeyer to Thomas. Thomas into Campbell. Campbell with the put. Really good play there by the Falcons. Ball to Meester, being guarded by Niemeyer. Meester with a little slip there. Meester to Jensen. Jensen to Eichenberg. He'll take the three off the edge of the rim and saved by Thomas to Niemeyer. Niemeyer up to Waller. Waller puts the ball on the deck, and he attacks, and he's going to get fouled by Eichenberg. He's going to go to the line for 2, and that is going to be Liam Eichenberg's first foul. All right, Waller here to the line for his first of 2 free throws. First free throw down, up, and in. Wolverines going to substitute in. Well, Neuroth is going to come in for the Falcons for Thomas, and Eichenberg will come out, and Lotz will go in for the Wolverines. Waller second up and good, and he's going to come out. Hoff is going to come in for him. 23.2 to go in the first half. Waller with 19 points here already on the night. Jensen inbounds to Lotz. Lotz to Meester. 20 seconds to go in the half. Meester with it. Brings it up. Gets to Lotz. Lotz looking to attack. Lotz out to Costello. Up to Meester. 10 seconds to go. Meester puts the ball on the deck. Attacks. Gets it taken away by Neuroth. Neuroth coming down. Kicks the ball over to Campbell, and he will not get a shot up as the Falcons will lead this one 37-27 at halftime. Again, as we said, we'll be joined here at halftime by Peyton Peterson and then Coach Dahl, talking here about the game tonight and about the Columbus game. So she's coming up here joining us very shortly, and we will be ready to go. Again, Wolverines trail this one by 10, 37-27. All right. Can you hear me, Peyton?
Yeah.
All right. So, big win tonight. Again, 12 in a row against the Falcons. I mentioned it on the pregame, try not to jinx you guys, but you guys have now not lost a conference game since 2018. And it was against the Falcons over there in 18 before your time, I know. But so I want to talk a couple things. Obviously, tonight, how much different is it when you have your sister on the floor with you as opposed to when she's not?
Yeah, definitely at Columbus, you could definitely tell we were just kind of out of sorts. And I think just adjusting to that and knowing that she was going to be in and out tonight as throughout the game. So our supporting people stepped up really well tonight, and I think that just kudos to them about, especially Miranda and Izzy and Peyton Foster handling the rock. So I think just supporting people, just doing what they need to do and doing their job.
Well, and coming into the year, I think a lot of people would have told you that it was, you three seniors that really were going to have to drive this team. But as you said, we've seen Peyton Foster's come in and giving you guys a lot of good minutes. Maddie Busco's giving you, coming on, starting there this year. But I thought the one who, obviously, we talked with Izzy last Tuesday because of her big game.
Yeah.
But tonight she had another good game. Gets out, runs out. It takes a lot of pressure, I think, off you guys. Now, I'm going to step back to that Columbus game, though, because for those who didn't know, you set a school record for number of points.
Yeah.
36. It was well needed because that was obviously a battle through most of the game. From your mindset, I think I know the answer to this. I'm going to ask it anyway.
Okay.
So from your mindset, I don't think you ever go in looking to score a bunch of points. You just take it as it comes.
Yeah, for sure. I think, obviously, some nights you're going to score more than other nights, and I think just having that supporting, some people are not going to be doing well some nights. They're not going to be able to put the ball in the hole. So, finding other people that are going to be able to do that is huge as a team. So I think, I put the ball in the hole on Friday, and I don't even know how many I had tonight. I don't think, obviously not 36, but obviously other people put the ball in the hole. So I think just mixing that up.
Well, and so, again, tonight you collected another three-pointer. That's something you've been adding to your game. I know last year it seemed like every time you went to pass it, it went in.
Yeah.
But this year looks like you're actually taking that shot. And that I mean, again, I think as we look at the game and as we look at how teams play you, that puts another wrinkle in. Teams have to come out and guard you. They can't just sit inside.
Yeah, we've been working on that in practice. We actually post-shoot three-pointers almost, I'd say 3 times a week for a straight 10 minutes. And we focus on being comfortable shooting it. It's not always going to go in, but me being able to shoot it at least makes them think about it. So I think sometimes they will go in, and tonight it went in. So I think just adding that element to my game is not just going to let people sag off me.
Well, and obviously I'm sure you guys have a long list of goals here, being your senior year, and what you guys have really done for the program through your time. And obviously it started with your older sisters coming through the program, what you guys have been able to do. So I wish you nothing but luck the rest of the way. Hopefully we'll get you another couple times after good nights. So Congratulations and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
All right, Peyton Peterson joining us here to start. We'll get Coach Dahl here in a minute. But, Wolverines come out tonight and really have a great game. And Peyton, for her part, did everything that was asked. I thought tonight really was a rebounding and defensive game for her that is maybe something she always does. But really tonight I thought was a good one to see from her tonight. And really, like she said, when she can extend the floor and get out to the arc, it makes it very tough on teams because we've seen this multiple times this year. Teams will triple team her down in the post, which usually allows her to get some open looks to other people. Tonight, she did a good job of that. I thought the Wolverines did a good job of not forcing that in. They like to look to that lob to her down in the post, which obviously, as well as she jumps, is really good. But we'll be back. We'll be here in a second. Coach Dahl finishing up with the radio station. Then we'll grab him quickly and get ready to go here for this second half. Again, Wolverines trailing this one 37-27. This game was a 21-18 at the end of the first quarter. So slowed down a little bit in that second quarter. We'll see coming out here how the Wolverines look to attack it. All right, we are getting ready. We'll grab Coach Dahl here for just a couple of minutes as we might go into the second half with our interview with him. Again, Wolverines currently right now, Benny Waller with 19 is really going to be a problem here for the Wolverines. They're going to have to find him, got to locate him early. He's getting open on some threes, and we talked about it with Coach Tagtow before the game during the halftime of the girls' game that's just going to be an issue here as we get going. He's a good shooter. Now Gavin Thomas has struggled a little bit, and he could get hot as well. Hoff hit one big three there at the end of the first quarter, and again he missed a couple. So here you don't want to challenge these guys to make shots. That's something they're definitely capable of doing. The Wolverines are going to have to do a better job of closing out and running them off of spots. We'll see here as we come back out who the Wolverines are going to bring and what that's going to look like. So, but as we get ready, we listen to Pep Band here finishing up their run for the night, and looks like you got a lot of help down there in the percussion section as usual. But yep, we'll grab Coach Dahl here real briefly. We get ready for the second half. We switch people around here as the way it works up here. So, all right, Coach, I won't keep you very long.
Okay.
Got me here?
Yeah, you
okay.
got some work to do, don't you?
Yeah, I gotta, this game up and down has just been ridiculous. So I've, again, tonight, excellent game. Talked with Peyton there a little bit. Really wanted to talk with her mostly about Friday night. As we mentioned, she set the school record for points, scored in a game with 36, and what was really a needed night for her. You guys needed her to step up big, and she did. So one thing I noticed tonight, team looked a little bit more fluid with Jaden back in the starting lineup and your normal rotation as it is coming out. But tonight, I think, again, I could have grabbed Izzy Norton. She had another big night tonight for you. Marin Bixby had another big night. It's like the girls are just playing so well for whoever you put on the floor.
Definitely. And like having Jaden back, her presence alone, is huge. She doesn't have to score much, just keep that rotation going. Obviously, the impact she made with Columbus when she came back in, but it's nice to have her out on the court. And then we're able to rotate the way we need to rotate with rebounding and that stuff. So, I think she was a little shy to go in and try to score, but that's fine. She needs to rest that ankle a little bit. And, the others stepped up, Izzy Norton, like you said. And, I thought Miranda Tyler had a really good game.
Yep.
Sylvie hit a three-pointer. Maddie's Maddie. She's going to –
well, and what's really anything she gets you on the offensive end is a bonus.
Right.
She's a good defender. She can play point guard, back up your point guard for you. Peyton Foster has been really very good for you this year.
I thought Peyton had a really good game today. I think this is her best game, just all around as a facilitator, and just the speed that she showed going to the basket.
Yep. Nope. And that's something I think for her, that's going to be a big part of her game going forward is because teams are going to overplay everybody else. They're going to overplay Mara. They're going to overplay Peyton and Jaden. And when Sylvie comes in and she hits a three or Izzy comes in, they're going to start overplaying them. So that's going to be, I think, the next.
And Sylvie's a really good rebounder. And so I really like our bench, our depth, our kids.
Nope. Everybody came in. I thought everybody came in and played hard. I thought it was a great win for you guys. That's the 12th in a row over AP.
Could be.
For you. And it is. I know it is. I didn't mention it to you before the game, but I'll mention it now. So, but no, excellent job tonight, Coach. Good luck here Friday at Hudson.
Yeah.
Can keep this thing rolling.
Thanks.
So
Appreciate it, as always.
All right. Again, Coach Dahl joining us as we get ready to start the second half of the boys' game. Wolverines down 10. Their ball to start. Jace Jensen with it in his hands. He'll go to Meester. Meester over to Eichenberg. Eichenberg to Jensen. Jensen into Meester, and he gets a bucket up and good. Setting the lineups here, it looks like it's starters both ways. So it's Jensen, Sievertson, Meester, Eichenberg, and Haynes for the Wolverines. Here come the Falcons going quick, and ball tipped away by Eichenberg. Jensen with it. He'll attack, and he'll get the bucket on the attack. Wolverines 4 quick points here to start the second half. Thomas bringing it down against, and they're going to get Sievertson on a bump. They're going to get Sievertson out on the wing on a bump, and that is going to be Sievertson's second foul. Wolverines have cut this down to 6. Neuroth with a little turnover there, and Thomas will inbound it over top to Campbell. And it is the starting 5 for the Falcons as well. Campbell gets it tipped away. Eichenberg with another good tip away to Jensen. Meester with the ball now, bringing it across. Wolverines trail by 6. Ball to Jensen. Jensen up top, being guarded by Campbell. Or not Campbell, by Schoeneman. Meester with it, guarded by Hoff. Meester to Sievertson. Eichenberg with it in the corner. Eichenberg looks, Waller on him. He is going to look to skip across that ball off of Hoff's hands to Meester, and he hits the bucket from the short corner. Waller brings it up. Waller at the arc. He hits Hoff. Hoff over to Schoeneman. Schoeneman on the drive. He gets the 2 up and misses it. Ball rebounded by Haynes. Wolverines down 4 with the ball here. 6:20 to go in the third quarter. Meester to Sievertson. Sievertson looking at Haynes. Doubled help from behind. Jensen with it. Jensen over to Meester. Meester attacks. Hits Jensen on the cut. Layup for the Wolverines. A quick 8-0 run. Ball up to Benny Waller, and he gets the bucket, and a timeout by Coach Thomas. A 30-second timeout, but the Wolverines have stormed back here to start the second half, scoring. Well, they've got it down to 4, so scored 8 quick and then just gave up that bucket right there. So Wolverines have cut this down to 4 with 5:54 to go in the third quarter. Like we said, excellent job there by the Wolverines coming out with a little bit of pressure. Some misses by the Falcons, couple turnovers. Coach Thomas wants to talk to them. He's going to get them back out here. So, again, the 5 for the Falcons on the floor. Hoff, Thomas, Waller, Neuroth, and Schoeneman. And for the Wolverines, Costello has checked in for Eichenberg. So you've got Jensen will inbound it here, looking for Meester. He gets it to Sievertson. Sievertson brings it down, and he ends up turning it over to Neuroth. Neuroth to Thomas. Thomas will get the layup. Jensen taking it out. Jensen gets it into Meester. Meester bring the ball down. Neuroth guarding him. They are going to get Neuroth with the bump. Yep, rode him down there a little bit too much. That is going to be his first foul on the night. Ball to be inbounded by Jensen. Meester getting the ball up top, being guarded by Thomas. Screen coming from Haynes. Meester works off it. Another screen now to Costello. Costello to Jensen. Jensen looks to attack, kicks it out to Meester. Meester to Sievertson. Sievertson up to Costello. Costello spins, left-handed shot, up and in. Great take by Costello. Ball to Thomas. He's going to bring it across. Meester guarding him. Ball to Schoeneman. Schoeneman being guarded by Haynes. Schoeneman looking, gets Thomas on the cut. Thomas skips it over to Hoff. Hoff will shoot the 3. In and out, rebounded by Costello to Meester. Here we go. Wolverines down 4. Haynes going to come and set the screen for Meester. Meester gets it to Haynes. Haynes back to Meester. Over to Jensen. Jensen, deep 3. That is going to be a foul on Hoff. Going underneath of Haynes. That is going to be Hoff's second foul. Haynes went up and Hoff got underneath him. Campbell and Niemeyer in for Hoff and Schoeneman. Quick changes here by the Falcons. Wolverines. Meester to inbound it. Meester to Jensen. Jensen guarded by Niemeyer. Attacks and gets the bucket. Jensen, a good attack. 2-point game. Thomas brings it up, being guarded by Meester. Accelerates, attacks, and puts it up and in. Gavin Thomas was not going to be denied right there. Costello, or Meester with it coming across. And Meester ends up turning it over. Niemeyer takes it away. Niemeyer coming down against Jensen. Kicks it to Thomas. Another quick bucket by the Falcons. Meester to Sievertson. Back to Meester. And they're going to get Meester for a charge. Waller sets his feet and gets Meester with the charge. That is Meester's first foul, second of the quarter for the Wolverines. Wolverines trail this one by 6. I've gotten it down to 2, but haven't been able to get over that hump. Ball into Neuroth. Neuroth. Sievertson over to Campbell to Niemeyer. Niemeyer on the attack. He will get the layup. A quick timeout here by Coach Tagtow. He's going to get a 30-second timeout here to try and settle the Wolverines down as the Falcons push it back up to 8. The Wall will check in for the Wolverines. Right now, just way too many layups given up by the Wolverines. The Falcons have really put their head down and gone, and the Wolverines are struggling a little bit. They're trying, I don't know if they're going a little too fast or what's going on, but struggling right now to get that thing up and down. So Coach telling them right now, keep your composure, relax. But Wolverines trail this one by 8. It will be Wolverine basketball underneath the Falcon hoop as they come out. Again, DeWall is in for Haynes. So ball right now, Jensen. Oh, and Lotz came in too. To Meester. Meester guarded by Niemeyer. Ball tipped away by Niemeyer. Back to Niemeyer. He's going to put the shot up. Missed, but rebounded by Meester. Meester guarded by Thomas. Jace Jensen with the ball up top, guarded by Niemeyer. Jensen to Meester. Meester, deep 3, did not get it. Waller with the rebound. Ball's up to Neuroth. Neuroth over to Niemeyer, who attacks, kicks it out to Thomas. Thomas hits the 3. Falcons by 11. Ball's into Meester. Meester out to Costello. Costello looking to answer. Rebounded by Lotz, and he behind the back pass to DeWall, who gets the layup. Neuroth quickly up to Niemeyer. Niemeyer will pull the 3, and he hits it. Ball is into Lotz. Jensen with it. Jensen throws the ball away. Looks like we are going to have Tyler Bakken. We'll see him for the first time tonight for Costello. Wolverines need some defense here. Down 12, 2:20 to go in the third. Hoff will inbound it. Hoff to Campbell. Campbell to Thomas. Guarded by Lotz. Lotz to Hoff. Hoff to Niemeyer. Niemeyer for another 3, and he hits it. 2 in a row for Niemeyer. Going to have to guard him. Ball to Lotz. Lotz bringing it across. Lotz up quickly, misses it. Rebounded by Hoff. Hoff out to Campbell. Campbell bringing it down. Campbell will get the shot up. Rebounded by Bakken on the miss. Meester with the ball. Meester to DeWall. DeWall across, out to Meester. Meester guarded by Niemeyer to Jensen. Jensen to Lotz. Lotz over to Meester on the wing. Meester looks to attack, gets a shot up, and hits it. Good 2 there by Meester. Wolverine defense got to find a way. Thomas goes in, out to Campbell. Campbell for 2. Misses it. Rebound by Bakken. Bakken to Meester. Meester going to bring it across. Looks like Sievertson coming back in the game here shortly for the Wolverines. Meester to Lotz. Lotz over to Bakken. Bakken puts his head down, and he's going to get a foul, and that's going to be on Niemeyer, and that is Niemeyer's first. Haynes is back in for DeWall, and Sievertson is in for Jensen. So your 5 on the floor for the Wolverines. Sievertson, Meester, Bakken, Lotz, and Haynes. Ball up to Bakken, guarded by Niemeyer. Screen from Haynes. Out to Lotz, almost threw it away. Lotz recovers with it, and he throws it away to Thomas, who undercut that pass. Thomas will go down and get the bucket. Ball to Meester. Meester bringing it across. Wolverines trailing this one by 15. All of a sudden, Meester to Haynes. Haynes to Sievertson. Sievertson is going to pull the 3, and he gets it. Quick 3 by Sievertson. 16 seconds to go. Ball is in Thomas's hands as we come down to the end of the third quarter. Thomas with it. 7 seconds to go. Thomas looking to attack. Pulls up for the 3. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Lotz, and that's going to end your third quarter. Wolverines are down 12 going into the fourth. Going to have to scramble to get back in this one. So as we get here going into the fourth quarter, this one, again, that third quarter, quite high-paced. A couple big threes there by the Falcons. Tate Niemeyer with 2 threes back-to-back, really to open this lead up for the Falcons. Wolverines are going to have to, looks like Jack Haynes getting worked on here on the sideline by the trainer. So we'll see. Wrapping that hand was an issue for him over football season. I know that. So right now it looks like coming out the floor for the Wolverines will be number 5 Jack Sievertson, number 10 Colin Meester, number 11 Carson Costello, number 21 Tyler Bakken, and number 24 Devin Lotz. Wolverines going to go with a 5-guard lineup here early on here in the fourth quarter, looking to match what the Falcons are going to do. Falcons have come out with number 0 Hoff, number 2 Thomas, number 5 Waller, number 12 Neuroth, and number 20 Schoeneman. So the starting 5 out here for the Falcons. Wolverines getting finished up. Looks like Haynes got himself taped up. As we kick off the fourth quarter, Wolverines trail by 12. Neuroth with the ball to Hoff. Hoff hands it off to Thomas. Thomas across the top. He gets it to Neuroth. Neuroth misses the layup. Bakken might have got a piece of that. Rebounded by Costello. Meester up to Bakken. Bakken dishes it to Lotz. Lotz to Costello, who gets the bucket. A lot of scramble under there, down to 10. Lotz and Thomas. Ball up to Hoff. Hoff is going to go out to Waller. Waller look to attack. Back out to Hoff. Hoff to Waller. Still on this left side. Waller to Thomas. Still on this left side. Thomas puts ball on the floor and attacks. Kicks it out to Neuroth, who will get the 3. Does not hit it. Rebounded by Bakken. Meester with the push here. Meester, Costello. Costello looking to attack. Guarded there by Schoeneman. Gets the ball to Meester. Meester pulls up to 2. Cannot hit it. Rebounded to Neuroth, who looks to Waller right away. Waller out quick and gets the bucket. Exactly what Coach Tagtow talked about. Wolverines trail by 12. 60-48. Ball is in Sievertson's hands. Sievertson looks to attack. Kicks it out to Costello, to Bakken. Bakken looked to make a move and lost the ball in the process. Hoff comes out with it. Hoff, he will take it coast to coast. Nobody rebounded for the Wolverines. Neuroth came down with it, but Costello takes it away. Neuroth on Meester. Over to Bakken. Bakken to Sievertson. Sievertson, one dribble, pulls it up. Costello with the ball. Costello up to Meester. Meester, Neuroth on him. 10 to go in the shot clock. Costello gets the ball poked away. Oh, and they're going to get Sievertson on that foul. They're going to give it to him. That's going to be his 3rd.
Fouls on number 5, Jack Sievertson for the Wolverines.
We got substitutions in. We got Jace Jensen will be in for Devin Lott. And Niemeyer and Campbell back in for the Falcons. Thomas with the ball, guarded by Severson. Waller turns the corner, out to Niemeyer, who pulls the three. Missed it, rebounded by Meester. Meester bringing the ball down. Wolverines trail this one by 12. Meester picks it up, gets it to Bakken. Bakken to Jensen. Jensen with it. Jensen to Meester. Meester, screened by Costello, looks to hit Jensen on the wing. Jensen to Costello. I think they're going to get Schoeneman on that. Yep, they're going to get Schoeneman on a reach. That is his first foul of the night. Wolverines ball underneath. The Meester taking the ball out. Meester looks to inbound it. Hit Jensen over top. Jensen back to Meester. Ooh, had it tipped away, but got it right back. Meester looks to attack. He puts it on the deck. Attacks. Shot up, but no good. Rebounded by Thomas. Thomas pushing it out quickly. Out to Niemeyer. Niemeyer up to Schoeneman, who takes the three. We'll take that shot. That's a good one right there. You're going to call Severson with a hook. That's going to be his fourth foul, and he's going to come out. Lotz is going to come in for him. It's the Wolverines' second here in the fourth quarter. Ball out to Thomas, open three. Misses it, rebounded by Meester. Meester to Jensen. Jensen going to bring it up. Jensen over to Bakken. Bakken puts it on the deck, looks to attack. Gets the ball to Jensen. Jensen guarded by Thomas. Jensen hits Lotz, and Lotz is going to get fouled by Waller, and that's going to be Waller's second and team's second here in the fourth quarter. Meester looks to inbound it. Meester gets it back to Jensen. Jensen gets it, and that ball is tipped away by Schoeneman. Jensen not ready for it. Hoff coming in for Waller. Schoeneman going to come out. Neuroth going to come back in. So 5 on the floor for the Falcons. Hoff, Campbell, Neuroth, Niemeyer, and Thomas. For the Wolverines, Jensen, Meester, Bakken, Costello, and Lotz. Costello puts the ball on the deck, looks to attack, gets the bucket. Coach Tagtow is going to take the opportunity to get a timeout here as Hoff and Bakken got tangled up on that made shot. So Wolverines with a full timeout, down 10, 4:03 to go. Coach Tagtow getting on the guys right now for not fighting back, getting pushed around and not battling back here. So we'll see how the Wolverines come out. Ooh, Coach Tagtow really getting on him. He's taking this timeout really to get on the Wolverines here. Coach fired up. So Wolverines come out. It'll be Falcons ball. Wolverines coming out with Jensen, Meester, Costello, Bakken, and Lotz. Hoff will inbound it to Thomas. Thomas, Wolverines showing some pressure. Thomas over to Neuroth. Neuroth with an offensive foul. Lotz got his feet set, and Neuroth ran him over. That is going to be Neuroth's second foul, the third on the Falcons for the fourth quarter here. Lotz takes that one, knowing he was going to go up court. Jensen will inbound it. Jensen to Meester. Meester being guarded by Neuroth. To Costello. Costello puts it on the deck. Left-handed, gets it up and in. 8-point game here. Wolverines back into the pressure. Oh, nope, going to drop off now. Neuroth out to Niemeyer. Niemeyer to Hoff. Hoff with the ball. Comes across the top. Gets it to Campbell. Campbell to Niemeyer. Niemeyer dribble across to Thomas. Thomas guarded by Bakken. Over to Hoff in the corner. Hoff wide open in the corner, and he hits it. Answer back by the Falcons. Meester with the ball, being guarded by Neuroth. Bakken with it. Bakken hits Meester. Meester for three. Costello, good rebound. Ball back up, does not get it to fall. Neuroth with the ball coming across to Thomas. Thomas down the lane, and they're going to get Thomas with a charge. Jensen got his feet set. Jace Jensen again with his feet set. That's the second charge he's taken tonight. That is going to be Thomas's second foul and the fourth on the Falcons. Waller back in for Campbell. Ball is into Meester. Wolverines trail this by 11. I know Coach Tagtow just looking for battle here. Meester guarded by Neuroth. Gets it to Bakken. Bakken guarded by Waller. Bakken over to Meester. Meester to Lotz. Lotz to Meester. And they're going to get Costello on that one. Meester looked to take it in, and the ball just kind of jumped away from him there. This will be a foul on Costello. His first, team's third for the quarter. Schoeneman going to come back in for Neuroth. Hoff to inbound. Hoff to Thomas. Thomas back to Hoff. Wolverines low pressure. Ball up to Waller. Waller going to get fouled on the floor, and that's going to Wolverines are going to take, or Falcons going to take that one out. They're going to get Bakken on that one. His first. Team's fourth here in the fourth quarter. Again, with the new rules, you get to 5, and they're going to get 2 free throws. Ball's into Schoeneman. Schoeneman to Waller. Waller to Thomas. Thomas being guarded by Costello. Thomas puts the ball on the deck, and I think they're going to get Carson on a hand check. Yep, they're going to get Carson on a hand check. That's going to put Thomas on the line for 2. That is Costello's second. Wolverines trail by 11, 2:04 to go in the fourth quarter. First free throw is up and good by Thomas. Second free throw by Thomas, up and good. Wolverines going to take the ball out here, down 13. Ball into Meester. Meester guarded by Thomas. 1:58 to go in the game. To Bakken. Bakken puts ball on the deck, hits Jensen. Jensen. Ball ends up getting tipped away. Lotz gets it back, and Lotz is going to get fouled by Schoeneman, and Lotz can go line for 2. Both teams in the bonus the rest of the way. This will be Schoeneman's second foul.
Team's fifth of the quarter. Shooting 2 for the Wolverines is number 24, Devin Lotz.
First foul shot up and in for Lotz. Waller back here by by Coach Thomas. Carson Costello slides down to take him. Second free throw up and good by Lotz, and we've got a 30-second timeout by Coach Tagtow. Sure, he's got a 30 left, but. All right, 30-second timeout by Coach Tagtow. We are trying to figure out, he's trying to get these guys fired up. We got a minute 43 to go. Wolverines down by 12, down by 11. So,
The next games will be at Hudson Friday night for Dike-New Hartford.
so first horn here as we get ready for the last minute 43 of the game. Wolverines trail this one by 11. So here we go. Falcons bringing the ball in on the floor for the Wolverines. Jensen, Meester, Costello, Bakken, and Lotz. Ball inbounded to Thomas. Thomas up to Schoeneman. Schoeneman going to bring it across. Hits Hoff. Hoff back out to Schoeneman. Schoeneman to Thomas. Thomas looking to attack. Gets the ball out to Waller. Waller for three, and he hits it. Wolverines bringing it up. Costello. Costello gets screened or Meester gets screened from Costello. Kicks it to Lotz. Lotz hits Costello. Costello out to Bakken. Bakken to Meester. Meester looking to attack, and he will get shot up, but he will get fouled by Hoff. That is Hoff's third. It's going to put Meester on the line for two shots. Minute 3 to go. Wolverines trail this one by 14. Meester with the first one up and in. Nuroff checks back in for Waller. Second free throw from Meester. Down, up, and in. And we're going to have a full timeout here by Coach Tagtow. Sievertson going to check back in here.
Jack Severson back in the Wolverine lineup.
So we are going to have Sievertson, Jensen, Meester, Lotz, and Costello here as the Wolverines with a minute 3 to go, down 12. Get set here. It'll be Falcons taking the ball out after Meester's free throw. Both teams at 5 fouls on the night. Both teams looking here to. Wolverine's going to have to get a little scramble put together here. So it's going to be Nuroff taking it out. Thomas, that's screen, gets through the screen, and he goes, the ball back to Nuroff. Nuroff guarded by Jensen. Jensen will get the foul. Jensen gives foul on Nuroff. That is his second. Nuroff goes to the line for the Falcons. Nuroff on the year is a 79% free throw shooter. I don't know if that's a guy you want to put on the line here at this point, but you got to foul who you can. First foul shot by Nuroff. Up and off. Misses the first one. Gets one more. Second shot for Nuroff is up and does make that one. So Jensen takes it out. Jensen to Meester. Meester up to Sievertson. Sievertson back to Meester. Meester to Jensen. Jensen gets the drive. That ball goes out of bounds to the Falcons. Nuroff to inbound it to Thomas. Thomas brings it up. Guarded there. Thomas to Hoff. Hoff back to Nuroff. 35 seconds to go in the game. Thomas looking to attack, pulls it back out, gets it up to Neuroth up top. Neuroth over to Hoff. Hoff to Niemeyer. Niemeyer to Schoenemann. Schoenemann turns corner, kicks it to Neuroth. Neuroth looking to attack, gets the layup. Ball into Lotz. Lotz goes down, gives it up. Schoenemann brings it down, and he will hold it to end the game. And that's going to do it here from Dike as the Wolverines fall to the Falcons, 71-56. 18 by Meester, 10 by Costello, 9 by Jensen. Really, Wolverines hung in there for quite a while, but Falcons just got some key buckets and some threes, and were able to finish this one off. So as we get ready to go here, I'm going to run the Booster Club donors, and I appreciate it. And we appreciate you guys, and we will run that before we sign off. So I'll be right back here shortly after this quick ad. Or not. We'll try that again. So still here. Tried to fire it, did not fire. So we are going to see. I'm going to add it, and maybe. All right, we're back up, and I'm honestly coming back just to shoot this ad off because I want to make sure we get to see our sponsors. All right, welcome back here again. Wolverines, girls pick up a big win. Guys end up getting a loss there. Good for 3 quarters, and really just a little too much by the Falcons here tonight. So Wolverines will look to bounce back on Friday night against Hudson. Girls will start that one at 6:15. Boys will follow. And so for the Wolverine basketball program, for YouTube and everything else, this is Joe Huck saying good night and have a good one.